most frequently. If you understand them, for an execution level work in SAFe is more than enough. Yeah. So if you want to do more study on scaledagileFramework.com, I recommend doing it around lesson 4 more. Yeah. For your interview preparation and future. For exam, the leading SAFe digital workbook is good enough. Good. So lesson 5, portfolio. Good for exam, but don't prepare it for interview. Very unlikely you will get asked about these questions until unless you are approaching a portfolio manager role, LPM role. If you are targeting there, then this becomes your key area, and I may recommend you to do a separate program which is called Lean Portfolio Management for it. But other than that, knowing it sufficiently is good for visualizing the overall operation of a portfolio. Yeah. Pause in case someone has a question before I start the portfolio. How many of you got a chance to see the portfolio videos? You can do thumbs up on the Zoom. Okay, at least. Okay, good. I think people who have seen it I will find it very easy. Let's see. Great. Then I'm not worried. At least 50% of you have seen it. Now, lean portfolio management, again, theories and all. Remember, it's another dimension of business agility. So in this class, we have looked into 4 areas of business agility out of 7. Team and technical agility, lesson 4, lesson 2, lesson 3, sorry. Team and technical agility, lesson 3. Agile product delivery, lesson 4. The lean agile leadership, lesson 2. And now we are looking at the lean portfolio management, which is our lesson 5, which is another business agility competency. As we have learned, each business agility competency is divided into 3 dimensions. So in the lean portfolio management, they have a strategic and investment funding, lean governance, and portfolio operation. In this class, basically, they are covering more idea from strategy and investment funding, this particular dimension of business agility of lean portfolio management. We will look into 6 topics. It's a little heavy, but once we are done with all 6, probably everything will start making sense. So let's go one by one. Defining a SAFe portfolio. I'm not getting into quotes, directly getting into the action. So SAFe portfolio, as we discussed when we were talking about SAFe configuration, is a collection of agile release trains. So you can say I have a portfolio of 5,000 people, which includes say 50 agile release train, and each train having 100 people, and we take care of 50 applications. Now in the whole organization, you may have a 15,000 developers. You may say there are 3 portfolio. Our portfolio take care of credit card applications, and we have a 5,000 people, and 50 applications falls under credit card portfolio. That will become one SAFe portfolio. Somebody will say we are retail banking. We have another 3,000 people, and they are taking care of these 30 retail banking application, and we are retail banking portfolio. Now this portfolio has some head group, and that is called lean portfolio management, who is responsible for taking care of these 5,000 people, alignment, priorities, budgets, governance, and management wants to talk to this portfolio, and this portfolio should ensure productivity, profitability of 5,000 people. That's the SAFe portfolio. So what is a SAFe portfolio? It's a collection of development value stream. Development value streams are powered by agile release stream, as we understand. Each development value stream builds, supports, and maintains some set of solutions. And solutions could be internal, which are going to our operational value stream. I hope that the words are familiar now. Or they might be going to end customer, directly to the end users. So portfolio is something which is in between. You can say the management, the organization management may give some guidance to the portfolio, and portfolio take care of their 10 teams, 10 agile release train accordingly. Similarly, there could be another portfolio which is taking care of another set of teams and applications. So that's a SAFe portfolio. In a simple word, it's a development group. Yeah, big development group who has a group owners who takes care of that group's alignment, productivity, and profitability. That's a SAFe portfolio. Yeah. So in a small organization, we may have just one SAFe portfolio. In a large organization, which is the most likely the context of SAFe, we may have a multiple SAFe portfolios, which means like credit card having 50 application, retail banking having 30 application, maybe another customer support area might be having another 20 applications, and there is a group of people who are working there and managing and running that particular portfolio. So that's a SAFe portfolio. Now, there is a tool not discussed in the leading SAFe class, but it's a simple like a one-page document which can help us in understanding the boundaries of portfolio and understand what this portfolio is doing. And this tool or a kind of a document is called portfolio canvas. So you can say I can define portfolio in a portfolio canvas so that LPM the group is clear that okay, what are their boundaries. So what this portfolio canvas can talk, it can talk about development value stream. We can say we have a say credit card billing applications. We can have a credit card self-service application. These are development value stream group team. Yeah, and what all solutions they take care. We may say that we have a credit card mobile app, iPhone app, Android app, website, billing system, credit review system. So all those may comes like here, and we may have a different teams who are taking care of it. We may explain, are they working in an internal customer segment or external customer segment? So we explain what customer does they take care. We may talk about how these customers interact with these applications. Are they having direct interaction or they interact with a dealer or resellers? How do we maintain customer relationship? Are these customers directly getting feedback or there is a periodic reviews which help us in getting the customer relationship? Budgets and KPIs frequently get updated. There is nothing like a fixed budget. We can say that this portion maybe every 6 months we see, oh, this particular release train or a development value stream may need this much money. So that could be an Excel sheet kind of a row where we fill it. At a portfolio level, we may talk about our key partners who are working, who are the key supplier. Maybe you can say we are taking Amazon Cloud. We can mention that. We may also talk about our key activities at a portfolio level. What kind of development activities we do, what kind of support activities we do, what kind of periodic portfolio reviews we do. So we can talk about that. What are our resources? Like 5,000 development people. So that could be your key resources. And you can also talk about cost structure and revenue structure, where your money goes, what is your salary budget for your whole portfolio, and where do you earn money from? Is it internal funding or external funding? Again, it's a lean portfolio management group preview. It's a part of LPM class. Here you can understand that, okay, portfolio is a collection of agile release train, which are maintaining some set of applications. But in order to have a little better idea, we can fill that in a portfolio canvas where we can identify which team is taking care of which application. We can also identify who are the customers for those applications. We can also keep updating their budgets and KPIs on an every 6 months level. And at a summary level, we can also identify the portfolio activities, resources, and partners. So that's the portfolio canvas. Now, moving forward. So by now you should know portfolio is a collection of applications. That's a simple explanation. Now, how this portfolio help us in connecting with enterprise strategy? So as we learn in a portfolio group on the day one, maybe a very before, we can say we have an enterprise board. Your CEO office is here. And CEO office is talking about organization strategy. It's a complete organization strategy. Now, this CEO office is working with lean portfolio management groups. There is a lean portfolio management group 1, which has maybe 50 agile release trains, and they take care of 50 applications. Then there is another LPM, which is taking care of others. Now, organization wants to do something. They have a goal. They will say, we are doing this goal. And they will discuss this goal with these LPMs and explain that, okay, whatever you do in your group, ensure that we move towards that direction. So they get a goal, they get a direction. Now LPM come home, and whenever they are looking at their agile release train, their budget allocation, their future work allocation, they need to ensure that we keep aligning them towards organization strategy. And that is the role of a portfolio. So portfolio ensure that my teams, my agile release streams, my development value streams are working on something which is valued by the organization. And organization, board, and LPM are expected to have a close collaboration. Now, this green line, which is coming here, is known as strategic theme. So we'll learn that. It is like an organization strategy, which is saying, guys, we want to do this, and let's continue doing in that particular direction. So that's the second topic where we are learning something called strategic theme. So portfolio and like the executive group, they are expected to meet maybe once in a year, the senior executive, portfolio architects, business owners, and based on that, they come up with strategic direction. Yeah. So the entire portfolio comes up that, okay, we need to find or we need to work in a particular direction. And that direction will influence the operation of portfolio. We will learn about it in our subsequent slide. So what are this and how do we communicate that direction? We have a word called strategic theme. So enterprise, maybe once in a year, the CEO group and LPM, they have a joint brainstorming session and they look at our organization objective, they look at business driver, our operational competency, competition environment, the amount of money available to us, and amount of money we can invest, we also look into. And we also look at the current stage of our applications. Where are we? What kind of applications are money and what kind of applications are just wasting our money? What is our committed expenses? What is our salary expenses? Because if we want to do more, we want to take care of current commitments and then we can invest more on it. What is our current commitment? So they do that particular analysis. This is out of SAFe. This is not a part of SAFe. Out of SAFe, which means that you have your own mechanism of doing it, maybe once in a year or once in a 2 years. And based on that, this strategy group comes with two outputs. They come with a portfolio level budget. So they tell, okay, credit card, I think we can give 500,000 to credit card or a 1 million to credit card for upcoming financial year. Portfolio level budget. For retail banking, we can do 500,000. So 500,000 goes to retail banking, 1 million goes to credit card. That's a portfolio level budget allocation happen as a result of strategic formation process. The another thing which happens as a result of it is a strategic theme itself. So we identify strategy. So what is strategy? In a SAFe word, we are using strategic theme, which is a direction. Say the strategic theme could be automation. Oh, we want to do automation to reduce our operational cost by 50%. That could be a strategic theme. Strategic theme for a bank could be a self-service. We want to do self-service so that our operational cost get reduced. It could be that we want to get into diversified market. We want to get into Middle East. That could be a strategic theme. So strategic theme is a bank level or an organization level strategy. And based on the strategy, the portfolio budget get allocated. And this happens in the enterprise strategic formation process, which is outside SAFe. There is no SAFe meeting here. We are saying that organization is expected to have their strategic meet. So based on a strategic meet, organization come with a strategy. So I gave some example. So strategic themes are something which differentiate your future business. They are developed collaboratively between lean portfolio management and the organization. They help us in driving our future state. If our strategy is automation, if our strategy is AI, if our strategy is, say, self-service, my portfolio will have that kind of product in future. So each portfolio future will be driven by what organization strategy is coming to. So it drives our future state. It also helps us in connecting the portfolio operation with business executives. So business executive gives us a strategy, and as an LPM, I need to ensure our new initiative, our budget allocation is in alignment with strategy. And it also helps us in creating our own budget and portfolio direction. So overall, the strategic theme will be influencing our complete portfolio operation. Yeah. So I gave some examples of the strategic theme, like self-service, cost reduction with the help of automation, diversification. In the retail market segment, it could be that we want to go to younger demography, we want to get to a different kind of cultural fashions. So that could be the another type of thing. We may want to boost our online presence. Maybe you are a retailer and you want to move your 50% plus sales to an online sales mode. That could be your strategic theme as well. That, okay, guys, we want to sell online rather than in our retail shops. That could be a strategic theme. Any question on the strategic theme? You see this thing is going to come. So strategic theme influences your vision, We will see all these topics in the next half an hour. Okay, so we move. Then, okay, understood the strategic theme. Some examples, done. Now, the first thing the strategic theme influences is a portfolio vision. So it's like this. When we had a meeting, executive told us something. We are LPM. We have a lot of agile release trains with us. But now we came home and we are thinking, for this, what should be our goal? What should be our vision? This portfolio is also thinking about their vision. That is this slide. We are saying that portfolio is expected to have their own vision, which gives some direction to the whole portfolio. Portfolio is a group of agile release trains and people and application. The LPM is thinking what we want to do. And this vision is influenced by what boss has told us to do. Influenced by that, but it might be influenced by current reality also. I need to maintain 20 applications which are already with me. Boss wants us to do automation, but figure it out. Out of 20, 10 may get retired, but 10 may still need to be retained. Yeah, so we need to come up with our portfolio vision. Yeah. So LPM group coming home and deciding the direction first. Now, how to do the direction analysis? Maybe some ideas here. LPM group can do SWOT analysis. They can say what is our strength, what is our weakness, opportunity, threats. Maybe our strength could be we have a good skill in a particular technology. Weakness could be that we have a lot of legacy applications which needs to be taken care of. Yeah, opportunities, organization wants to develop in a new area. Threats, we have an old commitment which needs to be taken care. Yeah. So probably we need to do what is our opportunity at hand, what are the risks at hand, what are the strengths and weaknesses at hand that help us in doing brainstorming, which can help us in finding out what should we do next. Again, it's a tool for doing structured brainstorming, SWOT analysis. You can do it little reverse or order. Let's start talking about threats, opportunities, and weakness and strength. Reverse order, and that becomes TOWS analysis. So here you are saying, the portfolio group can do TOWS analysis also, where they focus on what are the threats and how those threats are taken care by our strengths. So how our strength makes us capable of handling threats, and what kind of weaknesses are making us more vulnerable to external threats. Again, a brainstorming session in a different words. Opportunities, how our strengths are helping us in exploiting opportunities, how our weaknesses are delaying us from exploiting opportunities. So we can do different dimensions of analysis to find out what is working and what is not working for us. Why? Because we need to figure it out. What should we do? What should we do next in order to set up our vision? So after doing SWOT analysis, we may identify various opportunity areas, and based on that, we may create our future state. So we are here and we want to go there. But before that, we do divergent and convergent thinking. So that's here. So what is we can say portfolio canvas. So portfolio canvas defines how many teams are there, what kind of applications are there, what kind of committed expenses are there. We can say we are here. And we may do brainstorming to create various possible scenarios for our future. And then we agree and say, this looks like our future portfolio canvas, which means we may say out of 50 applications, we will retire 20 applications. That becomes our future portfolio canvas. We will add 10 self-service applications. So after 2 years, we should have a 40 application to be maintained, 10 new and 20 old has to be removed. The 30 which are continued need to be modified little bit like this. That will become my future portfolio canvas. So I identify that. Now, in order to achieve that 10 new application, how do I make it? How do I tweak the remaining 30? And how do I retire the 20? I need to do some work. That work could be identified. And that work is called epic or enabler level epic, which is our next topic. I need to identify some big initiative. Epic in our safe word is a big initiative which we need to take so that we have a 10 applications ready for self-service. We need to take some big initiative so that we can retire our 20 applications which are not adding much value for our business. Yeah? So we identify epics, or enabler epics by way of creating our future path. This is just like a little marketing stuff saying that vision should be inspirational, great, easy. It should tell us the future state. It should motivate people. It should be simple to explain. It should be realistic, but still inspiring people to stretch a little bit. So all those great idea, English idea, are something we should be focusing on. So if I take a stock, what we have covered till now, 3 topics. What is portfolio? Collection of agile release train and application. In a more specific word, collection of development value streams and applications and solution. One development value stream may have one ART or more than one ART. So that's the thing, but ultimately it's an ART and applications. That's a portfolio. The second thing we learned that management is expected to do a periodic brainstorming and they will give us a strategic direction. And based on the strategic direction, they will also allocate high level budget to portfolio. So we learn strategic theme and portfolio budget allocation as a result of strategic formation process. Second, topic 2. Topic 3, once we know what is our portfolio, I am an LPM, I got some money, I got some direction, I need to figure it out. How do I move forward? And that is periodically, maybe once in a year, once in a 2 year, I do review of my operation and I come up with my future state that, okay, next 2 years I want to go there. And that future state is called portfolio level vision. That's just a dream if I don't have an action plan for it. The action plan for achieving that dream is called big initiative, and those initiatives are called epics and enablers, big enablers, and we are going to learn about epic in the upcoming set of slides. Any question till here?